Go back and turn the video off in a few minutes.
Yeah.
It's already off, but I'll go close it
Yeah.
and stuff. All right, yeah, we're looking good.
Yeah.
All right, now, this is the GG1 number 4919. This is the only other engine in the rail yard that's capable of going 110 plus miles an hour. Now, she pulled passenger trains for the Pennsylvania Railroad. And she pulled the Congressional
Broadway? You pulled
and
that?
the Broadway.
Broadway Limited?
Yeah, she pulled the Broadway Limited Congressional on the Pennsylvania Railroad from Boston to Washington, D.C. And she also pulled some of the Philadelphia Harrisburg Clockers.
Ah.
And she's rated at 4,800 horsepower. And she can fly. Ain't no doubt about it. She can scat down the track. And when she's finished, when they finish doing all the work to her, she will be restored back to the Brunswick green with the stripes around her.
Wow.
Behind her is a Norfolk and Western baggage car. Behind that is a Southern coach. On this side, behind the Virginian rectifier, is a former Norfolk and NS, it's a former N&W Pullman Parlor car, which they converted to a camp car. And then behind that is a Norfolk and Western coach that was originally a Pullman Parlor car that was on the Pocahontas and the Cavalier, and they ran it for several years. Then they sold it to the Pennsylvania Railroad. When they sold it to the Pennsylvania Railroad, they took the bathrooms out of it and made it a commuter car between Philadelphia and Harrisburg. And then they in turn sold it to, once they retired it, they sold it to the Maryland Rail Commuter Company, which ran it as a commuter car, 96 seats. They ran it as a commuter car from Baltimore, Camden, to Frederick, Maryland, to Brunswick, through Washington, D.C. Then they retired it, and the guy named Ed Burkhart down in Florida, he was buying it for his Sunrail excursion service. He ran out of money, so they pushed him out, pushed the cars that he had bought out into the swamp. Oh yeah, and it was out. They were sitting out in the swamp when the Tennessee Valley Museum and Authority found them online.
Wow.
And they got one for us and one for themselves, and they cleaned it up, put the brakes back on it, and brought it here. So the guys have been working on it. They fixed the roof on it. They're going to put the bathrooms back in it eventually, and she's going to be used, we hope, in the excursion service with the 611.
Oh wow, that's great.
She'll become a part of this. This is going back in excursion service with the 611.
Cool.
I was asking him, I said, are there any cars left to go with it? That's
great. Yeah.
Oh, the NS has some cars that they'll put with it.
Oh, good.
When she runs
Now
in
these right
excursion service.
here.
I can't wait for that.
Where do they find these things? Like, are they in the woods somewhere? Just some.
Well, NS just gave a good majority of these to the museum.
Okay.
And as they phased them out of service, a lot of them, they were sitting in the yard.
Yeah.
You can go, if you want a caboose, you can buy a caboose now.
I've seen some ads in different magazines.
Some of them are Conrail Blue. They just restored a Southern caboose back, and it's a Bay Wonder caboose, and it's sitting up in the yard. You can, they bring it out every now and then, and people can see it.
Well, what's the purchase price?
But these were original Norfolk and Western. That one is 1940.
Wow.
That's a metal caboose, and it works. The only difference is it doesn't have the old journal boxes. It's got roller burn, so it's certified to run on the rail. It can run.
Yeah.
So can the other N&W, and you notice the different paint scheme.
Yeah.
This is old style N&W, Norfolk and Western.
Yeah, I can see.
The one back there has the N&W on it, just like the bicentennial.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the going price on the?
Huh?
How much going price for the caboose? Purchase price?
Oh, it started at 10,000. Now the only problem with that is they will take it to the closest siding to your property, and then you got to get it to your property. So it means you got to, unless you live in that railroad track. How close do you live to the railroad track?
Far away.
Not as close as you like.
Okay, well then what you can do is you can find somebody that's got a low boy trailer. They'll roll it up on the trailer, truck it to your property, roll it off, and that's where it sits. Now the good thing about a caboose, is that you can make it where you like to hunt and fish.
So.
Okay, well it's not. You guys can have it as a playhouse or like a tree house.
Yeah.
Yeah, and look, that one's got a bathroom in it. It's got all the stuff that you can hook it up for the heat and everything. It can become you can make it a second, second.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right, now, sitting there looking at you is the oldest tank car we believe in America.
Wow.
That tank car is November 1919.
Wow.
That's how old that car is. In fact, in 5 years, it will be 100 years old. It's an Amoco tank car, y'all.
Oh.
It's real. Now, wait a minute. On this side, how you guys doing?
All right.
Welcome to the museum. Remember, step over the rail. Ayo, step over the rail. Don't step on. We got NS people in the house. Hey, that's a safety violation. Now, right back here is two of the oldest coal cars built by Norfolk and Western East End shops.
See them.
One is 1917, one is 1939.
Wow.
And then behind that is a bay window nickel plate caboose.
Wow.
Number 418, I think it is. And it's back there. So now if you go back there, be careful. Don't get over there because that's grass.
Yeah.
That's weeds and stuff over there, but you can walk back like they're doing. And remember guys, step over the rails, don't step on. You can walk back there. It's a caboose back there. It's
This
a
is
nickel
a
plate.
GE unit, right?
Yeah, this no. Yeah, this is Westinghouse.
Yeah,
This
but
is
it's
general.
a
This is
GE electric.
it's a GG1, but it's Westinghouse.
No.
Yeah.
Electric.
It's electric. Yes, that's the pantograph.